my favorite part of Monday has arrived. My comrade in arms, my fellow citizen, Ellen Ice from Kadena FSS.
I feel like I should be like saluting right now, or like a flag montage is in the background. Like,
I feel like you and I go way back. I mean, we're lunch buddies now.
I know, and seeing each other twice in one day.
I know.
What a
it's
Monday.
Just like too good to be true. Monday, fun day in full force.
I know, and you got to see one of my favorite places on Kadena, which, I feel like a lot of folks either don't really know about Tea House or just think of it as like, oh, that place by the golf course. But the view, I love the view.
I know, that was my first time, and I was floored. That was so amazing, seeing the flight line as well as the ocean. Not to mention the food was amazing as well.
I know, and you can't beat the food and the view. So thank you so much for meeting me today.
Yeah, thank you for buying it.
Listen, that's what friends do.
Yeah, definitely. I deem my friendship on if people will buy me food or not. So yeah.
Listen, I quantify everything with food. So yeah, you're good. You're good. So do you want to tell the people what we had today?
Yeah, we had like the best ever pumpkin soup. Now I know it kind of sounds strange, like pumpkin in soup form, that can't be good, but it was delicious. Like I was so impressed.
Yeah, we've talked about it, and we talked about it at lunch. I don't do pumpkin. Like,
yeah, I know. And I hate you for that.
Listen, I kind of hate myself for it because everyone's like, pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah, you gotta be a basic white girl like me. Come on.
I don't eat pumpkin pie at Thanksgiving, pumpkin cheesecake. I don't do that.
You're killing me.
So fun fact, at the marketing office, we kind of rotate what facilities we help serve. So at one point in time, Tea House was my facility. So every single month, I got to try, their special when we did our photo shoots with Atson. And so last year around this time, I tried, and the manager over there was like, Ellen, just try it. Trust me. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. Like,
I can't do
like
that.
Like Yuki-san, I hate pumpkin. Okay, this pumpkin soup is absolutely delicious. I know you were surprised. It's thicker.
Mm-hmm.
How would you describe? Yes. Yeah, more like a puree, but I don't want to.
Yeah, it's not straight puree, because that sounds gross.
I know, right? I said that, and I was like, wait,
that doesn't sound appetizing.
But it's a thicker, heartier soup. It's made with heavy whipping cream, and the cool part, I think, because you think pumpkin soup, I literally picture there's a pumpkin in front of me right now. You have pumpkins all over the studio. But it's a local kabocha squash. That's what they make it out of.
I'm sure glad you said that name for me. I can't pronounce that.
The only reason I did is because I have it on the paper in front of me. Because, but it's fine. So if you haven't tried the pumpkin soup up there at Tea House, or if you don't know where Tea House is, it's located by the Banyan Tree Golf Course, which is, if you're coming from Gate 1, that's probably the easiest. If you're coming from Gate 1, that very first stoplight, if you turn left there, you're pretty much going to end up right at the golf course. It's right back in that corner. And we were talking about it, but I was so thankful that the weather was so nice today.
Yes.
Because the view, that's what folks don't understand. I mean, we have some incredible food FSS facilities anyways, and I could talk about the food all day. But I love, now that the weather's kind of
cooling off. It's thinking about being fall.
I don't know. When I was walking across your guys' parking lot, I was melting. I'm like, hang on. Anika and I just sat outside for lunch, and now I'm like in a puddle. It's fine. So you can actually sit up there, and like Anika said, you can see basically the seawall. So yeah, you can see over there in Chiton, and then the entire flight line. And I don't know. I mean, I'm biased probably because my husband's an Eagle pilot, but I just love watching those jets take off and land.
Yeah, who doesn't? It's so impressive.
Okay, it's really stinking cool.
Yeah, it's not just you, Ellen.
Okay.
Flying is awesome.
Yeah, right. Air Force, all that good stuff. So the reason we're talking about the pumpkin soup, and we're going to talk about a few other limited time offers as well, is because these are expiring. These are limited time offers only, and Halloween's Thursday?
It's Thursday, yep. It's coming up fast and ferocious.
Okay, guys, so you have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You have 3 days to get these LTOs, limited time offers, that we are about to talk about, the other ones as well. And Venture Magazine, still check your October issue, but actually November issue got delivered today.
I know.
So,
I actually picked up a copy over there at the shop at on Kadena. I felt so accomplished.
I'm super stoked. I love getting a new magazine. I think it's so great. But so please make sure you hold on to the October one just for a few more days, because all of this food we're about to talk about is still available. And we want you to definitely give it a try, and then come Friday, just switch to the new limited time offer page and then just dive in there.
Yeah, I swear, I think that's my favorite part of the Venture magazine is opening up to the food selection and seeing what the monthly special is.
It's good stuff. I know. So we love Tea House. I'm gonna move on to Seaside. Are you a mussels person? Do you like mussels, oysters, scallops?
I'm sorry, Ellen, I'm not. That's not my thing. I'm like a steak and potatoes type of girl, so yeah, that's a little too fancy for me.
So that makes 2 of us. I'm like, if someone asked me my last meal, I would absolutely choose like a medium rare New York strip and garlic mashed potatoes. So like,
okay, you lost me at medium rare. It has to be well done. It's like, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go back to the matter at hand because I can't talk about that right now. However, my husband has actually had this dish at Seaside, the mussels dish, which is the limited time offer for October, and he absolutely loved it. So it's kind of like a tomato pasta base.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so like
tomatoey.
okay,
Yeah.
with mussels and clams. So if you are the mussel and clam type, this is a pretty awesome thing. You don't see this dish very often around here. That's why I wanted folks to know, because my husband does like absolutely everything seafood. He doesn't care what kind of shell or not shell it's in. He is all about it, and this is definitely one you should take advantage of. And Seaside is just beautiful. Our videographer was actually there this weekend for their Good Vibes party. Sitting out there at the sunset and I mean, it's the view. I know, I have a theme here.
The view.
Yes,
View
I need a
and
view. Yeah, I know. I must be basic in that way. But definitely stop by Seaside. That is at the Kadena Marina, which is a mile north of Gate 1.
I know, I've really been meaning to go there. It's like, the food sounds so on point. It's like, maybe this weekend I'll head on over.
Okay, do it. Do it. Actually, no, do it Tuesday. Well, no, you don't like mussels. Never mind.
No.
Wait until Friday. See what the LTO is then.
I don't know. Maybe I'll go to the Banyan Tree to try their pizza. Maybe I'll do that instead.
I love
monthly
Banyan Tree.
special.
I know. So their barbecue chicken pizza, this is one they kind of concocted a few months ago. They were like, let's try something new. And so I'm pretty sure Atson and I were pretty much the guinea pigs. Like, they made it for us to photograph. And they were like, okay, so what do you think? And honestly, I thought it was delicious. I had a couple things I think I personally would add, because I like a little bit of spice, like maybe some jalapenos, or I know.
I can't handle spice. No way.
Okay, well, it would be perfect for you. The barbecue chicken pizza, which is the LTO for October, it's more of that like sweet savory barbecue. It's not a spicy
I can
barbecue.
do that. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, loaded with cheese, chicken. If I remember right, there was bacon and onion as well, and then barbecue sauce.
I always feel like barbecue sauce, though, is a little bit tricky on a pizza. It's like, you can do too much or too little so easily. It's such a fine line.
Well, when they made it for At and I as guinea pigs, we were like, okay, we're going to take the rest of this with us. Like, do you mind going ahead and just boxing that up for us? It was absolutely delicious. So check that out. They have that for a few more days up until Halloween on Thursday. And then this last one we're going to talk about, I just think it looks crazy, but it's delicious. Have you tried this one?
The mac and cheeseburger at Emery Lane's, I absolutely have. Last year I did, and woo! It was so good.
Tell me, what did you think? Because every time I've tried it, of course, but I just tried a bite of someone's. I didn't get the whole thing for myself because it seems very filling.
It is incredibly filling. I'll give you that much. You'll walk away not hungry, that's for sure, but in my book, that's always good.
Okay, so did you like the combination? Like the noodly...
I did. Like the little cheesy crunch on top of regular cheese on a burger was just like a match made in heaven. It was so good.
Well, and the pretzel bun as well. I feel like that's a lot of good things. Mm-hmm. See, I feel like if you just combine all these things, it can either be like a match made in heaven or like a perfect disaster. But I have heard that this mac and cheese burger
It's
is
the match made in heaven, not a disaster. Not a
it
disaster.
is the opposite. Folks absolutely love that. So yeah, that's at Strikers, which is the Emery Lanes, the restaurant inside of Emery Lanes. If you are going, let's see, they have, their Cosmic Bowling was this past weekend.
Oh, that's right, with the free donut.
I might still just go bowling on Halloween in my costume.
Do it.
I'll get the last day of the mac and cheeseburger. I'll get to wear my costume again because I spent time getting it together, and it would just be perfect. So all those different dishes we talked about, those are the October LTOs, and they can be found in Venture Magazine. That's probably the easiest spot. Like I mentioned, November is on the stands now, so just hang on to your October one for a few more days. And then next week we'll just talk about all the November food. Can we just make every week about food? That'd make me really happy.
That would make me really happy too. It's like food makes me so happy.
But I guess we'll do nightlife after this.
I guess. But for now we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere because the conversation with Kadena, FSS's What's Up Kadena, is still raging. You're listening to the Eagle on Wave 89, serving America's best. Now that Ellen, Ice, and I have got the food topic somewhat out of our system, we're going to change gears and talk about a Scotia Rocker bingo night going on.
Yeah, a lot of folks don't know. Well, everyone hears me talk about Scotia Rocker because of their food. Shocker. It's a common topic for me. But they don't just have amazing food. They actually technically are a facility for like pool, darts, and gaming sort of operation. They just happen to have like really great food. But every holiday, so every federal holiday, they do $11.99 bingo. So they have bingo every single day of the week except for Wednesday at all times. It is quite the operation over there. But this $11.99 bingo, that is one of the biggest payouts that you can get from their like kind of regular programming. So it is very, very highly attended. They just had one a couple weeks ago for Columbus Day, and so their next one coming up is Veterans Day. So it's kind of like this all-day affair. Like, the doors open at 2 p.m. The games don't start until 6 because bingo players are serious. They come in, they save their seats, they put their daubers everywhere. They have, like, some people, like, only play, you know, like the old school, like, where you would have, like, an ink dauber on a piece of paper. So people will lay down newspapers so that the ink doesn't bleed. Anika, I'm telling you, it is a sight.
Sounds like people are going to be dragging some Lucky Rabbit's feet over there, too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like, I'm sure people have, like, bingo socks or, like, a certain meal they eat every time. It's honestly a ton of fun. If you're just like me and you don't really play, but on occasion you'll partake just for the fun of it, $11.99 is a pretty awesome one to jump in. So all book games pay out $11.99, so $1,199, and there's typically on $11.99 nights maybe at least 5 games, I think 7 games. It's some money. And then yeah, I know, right? And then that's like more than my Oki car. Like, I paid less than that. I could buy another Oki car. So then the last special game is a guaranteed $3,000 payout. So we have our bingo fans that are always there, know our programs, you know, front and back, and they're like, they are there, they know. But in case anyone didn't know, that is something that Scotia Rocker does. And if you don't know where Scotia Rocker is, it's located between Emery Lanes and Chili's, and it's kind of across from the post office and the dorms. And
it's kind of by the gym, right? The Reisner Fitness Center.
Like
that's
the
where
back,
I marked it. Yeah,
like if you cut through that back way from the gym
like the CrossFit
to like
area.
Chili's. Yep. Yes. So definitely check out Scotia Rocker. They are open every day. One thing to note is they are ages 18 and over because they are a gaming facility.
Yeah, I remember last time you went to bingo, you came back so stressed out. Remember that?
I don't want to talk about that. I didn't know what I was doing, okay? And these people are so serious, and I didn't know what I was doing, and I bought, like, too many books, and I was trying to stamp, and I was playing, like, 12 at one time, or, like, I think it was, or 18. It wasn't fun. It wasn't fun, but now that I know how to play, I don't do what I did. So if you're new, just get one book and see how it goes. Don't try to get fancy.
Yeah, don't bite off more than you can chew like Ellen.
I was stressed out. But then the next time I played, it was so much better. It was much more enjoyable. So definitely check out Scotia Rocker every day but Wednesday. And then definitely on Veterans Day, that's a Monday, for the 11.99 bingo.
Awesome. And then the Rocker Enlisted Club also has some fun things going on. It's not just the Scotia Rocker.
I know. I feel like you would actually probably like this one. Do you know, have you read about or heard about Roxanne? That's on Sundays and Hanabi's. That's okay. Have you heard of, like, Name That Tune? Or have you heard any type of, like, music bingo where they play a song and then your card, well, this is what it is. I'll just tell you. So, Roxanne, they play a song and your card might be, like, the artist's name or a year, like maybe between 1980 and 1990, or could be the actual title of the song or whatever it may be. So all they do is they play just a part of the song and you have to know what it is and mark it on your card.
Oh, I would be so bad at that.
What? But you're like musically inclined, but do you not like know a whole lot of genres?
Yeah, it's like I always just put on a playlist with my phone, so I hear a song,
true.
I'm like, man, I like that, but I never really stop to check who the artist is.
Yeah,
So
I don't
it's
either.
like,
And that's a really big one for them, is knowing the artist. Okay, well, if you want to brush up, the easiest way to learn is to just jump in there. So it's actually every Sunday at Hanabi's in the Rocker Enlisted Club. Every Sunday from 6 to 8, you can participate in Roxanne. So you have to have 2 members per team, and then there has to be a minimum of 8 participants. So 8 people? Yeah, 8 4 teams is what I was trying to say. 4 teams, that's the minimum, and then prizes are awarded to the winning teams. So this would be a good way to like test your music knowledge, because I don't think I'd do well.
I know I
don't.
do well.
But folks are starting to attend this, and it's gaining more popularity, and I love seeing posts about it and people holding up like $100 bills.
Oh yeah, it sounds like a ton
Right?
of fun. It's just,
And
I'm
just
not saying
being
I'd
like,
win.
Yeah, and be like, oh, I did well at Roxanne. Actually, a friend of mine, I saw it on Facebook a week or 2 ago. Her and her friend won $100 just for playing.
Just for knowing music.
I
Wow,
know.
I'm in the wrong career.
I'm like, you're an AF and DJ. I feel like I feel like Roxanne
you don't have to mention
is
that.
literally for you. But that's okay. That's okay. What about this next one?
The Emery Lane's bowling? Oh my gosh, you know I'm
I
not
want to talk about it again.
You know I'm not a good bowler, Ellen.
Okay, but would you practice if you had a chance to win an all-inclusive trip to the Gold Coast of Australia?
Australia, I'm sold. I've actually been meaning to go there, so that's like awesome.
Yeah, so this is just bowling. Like, you just bowl. I'm like,
but I get gutter balls. There's no way I'm gonna win an Australian ticket.
maybe talk to the manager and see what you guys can work.
Hey, you gotta set me up.
So at Emery Lanes, this is starting now and it's going for a few months. On Mondays from 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. So Anika, we have time. I don't know what your plans are after
Sure
work,
do.
but I'm hungry per usual.
Me too.
So we could hit up and grab that mac and cheeseburger. And then Tuesdays from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m. So in those 2 time slots. So basically they just have the bowling alley open like normal. And here's what happens. It's if the head pin, so like the number 1 pin, okay.
I'm tracking
okay,
on
good.
that. I'm not totally
tracking.
retarded out.
It's good, it's good. So if the head pin is colored, and you'll know, like it'll be very obvious, very bright, and you bowl a strike, or you get the lucky number of the week. So they might say you need 7, like 7 pins or whatever it may be. But that colored pin has to be there. Then you are entered to win a all-inclusive trip to Australia.
Oh my gosh, if only I was more talented in that.
You know what? But they don't draw until like the beginning of February. Anika, you have so much time to practice. We could make this like a weekly bowling date. We could just go
Oh my
bowling
goodness.
and just eat all the food and maybe win a trip to Australia.
Sounds like a way to get fat and not win a trip to Australia.
I sometimes burn calories when I bowl, If I bowl a couple games in a row, my arm gets sore. I don't know if that counts.
Oh my goodness, I love it.
So, folks, definitely check out Emery Lanes. Again, it's just regular open play on Mondays and Tuesdays. Mondays, it's from 10 to 10. Tuesdays, it's from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And you might get that chance to enter to win.
Might be the lucky
that
one.
trip to Australia. And as I mentioned, this is just now starting, and it's going for several months. So I just feel like you should bowl every day. Just bowl every day, and maybe you'll get a strike like once a week, and then I'm not doing math, but you would have a really good chance, I feel like.
Oh my goodness. I would have as good of a chance as I would have by attending these salsa dance lessons. You know I don't dance as well. It's
Did you like that I put that back on there?
Yeah, it's like you're just hitting all the topics you know I'm bad at.
Oh, stop it. So I was talking to Michael, and I thought it was Rodriguez who was like the dance extraordinaire here at AFN. And apparently it's Carpenzano.
I don't know. I'm hands off with what
She's
they
like,
do all the
I
time.
know nothing. I plead the fifth. I know nothing. Well, I hear that one is quite the dancer. So maybe that would be a really funny, like, morale day for you guys.
Then Lance
Everyone go.
Carpenzano out there.
Oh, no, everyone. Annika, you're going.
No,
I'm going.
not. No,
I'm
I'm
just
not.
going to jump in. We're going to do salsa dance lessons, and that is at the Officers Club. But anyone can attend. This is not a rank type thing. So it's on Tuesdays from 7 to 9 p.m. in the Weekender Lounge. And yeah, it's open to all ranks and services, ages 18 and over. And there will be an instructor there, and they'll just teach you some basic steps of salsa.
It would have to be very, very basic, Ellen.
The look on your face. I didn't mean to terrify you. I think it'd be a really fun thing to do. Even, my husband's not the best dancer, but like maybe.
Way to call him out.
He's not listening. He's probably at work. It's fine. So, yeah, salsa dance lessons. They apply to everyone. Maybe I'll grab some girlfriends too and just go hang out at the O Club.
Now, are you supposed to dress up for that, or can you
No.
just feeling
Oh, I'm
casual?
not. No, I would say no. Go comfortable. If you're like super serious about it, I know there are like shoes that are easier to dance in that have like the T strap and like a really low heel. I would go for tennis shoes and like workout gear and just be like, okay,
I'm
all right,
gonna do this.
we got this. But it is weekly at the Officers Club, so if you're interested in kind of a fun date night or just learning a new skill, this is every Tuesday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. And you can just impress all your friends the next time you go out, wherever you go out, and pull out some salsa moves.
Yeah, bust out some flashy moves. That's what I need in my life.
Yeah, you do, Anika. It's perfect.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Ellen, for joining me on the Afternoon Tide, answering the question, what is up, Kadena? You are listening to The Eagle on Wave 89, serving America's best. Coming at you now with some music by 21 Pilots, The Hype.